Hello, welcome to Soluna. I'm Amanda, and today we are going to explore what it takes to lift off the ground. So, strengthening our core and also practicing our balance in tree pose. So, you don't need anything special for this practice, but if you have a blanket that you want to sit on, bring that. And if you want to support yourself in your balancing pose with a chair or the wall, you're welcome to do that too. So, we're starting on our backs. Come to your back. Whoop, hello, Nooks. Bring your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees fall in the center. And place your shoulders so they can be relaxed on the floor and palms facing the ceiling. And take a moment here to arrive, to let go of your day so far and to land on your mat here or on the ground. Just notice your surroundings, the air around you as you breathe. Notice how your breath is today. Notice how it changes all the time. Let's take 2 more breaths here together. And you can open your eyes and let both of your knees come. Place your feet hip width apart and let both of your knees fall to one side and then to the other side. So doing some windshield wiper movements with your legs to the right, to the left, getting some movement in your joints. I'll do that a few times on each side. And then bring your knees up towards your chest. Give it a little squeeze. You can rock side to side here for a minute. And take a big full body stretch. And as you stretch, rotate your ankles one way, rotate your wrists one way, 3 times one way, and then switch sides, rotating the other way. Okay, bring your knees back towards your chest. And from here, we're going to let your right leg go long, but you're going to hover your heel about an inch off the ground. And your toes are pointing towards the ceiling. And remember to breathe here. You're firing up the core just a little. And bring your knee back in and do the same on your left. Elongate your left leg. Firing up the core, letting your heel hover off the ground. And knees together and switch to the right leg. Remembering to breathe here and remembering to keep your lower back close to the ground, stuck to the ground. Bring your knees together. On your exhale, go to the left side. Knees together, exhale, right side. And one more time on each side. So left side again. Exhale and hover for a few seconds and switch and do the right side. Hover for a few seconds here. And then bring both your knees in together and roll side to side, a little massage on your lower back. And from here, place your hands behind your knees and give yourself a little bit of momentum. We're going to roll up to sitting. So knees towards your face a little for a little momentum and roll up to sitting. So continue that movement all the way to make your way to all fours. So come into a tabletop position, knees under your hips, about hip width apart, hands under your shoulders. All your fingers are pushing into the mat here. We're going to come into some cat-cow stretches for your back. So inhale, you let your belly sink to the ground and chest comes forward. And exhale, round your back, starting from your pelvis, rounding all the way up to your neck. Inhale, belly sinks to the ground, chest comes forward, hands are pushing into the ground. Exhale, use your hands, use your shins to push away from the ground. Inhale, chest forward, belly sinks, and one more. Exhale, round your back. All right, from here, we're going to come into a neutral back. So your back is neutral, the crown of your head is extended forward. Make sure you're not locking your elbows. So there's a slight bend in your elbows. And curl your back toes under, curl your toes under. And you're going to hover the knees off the ground, 1 inch off the ground. So we're lifting off the ground once more and breathing here. Let's take 2 full breaths here, firing up the core again. And from here, you can walk your hands all the way back towards your feet and slowly push into your feet into standing position. So now we're standing and we can place our feet hip width apart and take a moment here in mountain pose, Tadasana. So close your eyes just for a minute. Exhale. Take another breath. And as you open your eyes, lift your palms towards the sky, palms together. And exhale, hands to center. And now we're going to come into tree pose. So you can let your hands go by your side just to prepare for tree pose. You can actually place your hands on your hips so that you feel these hip bones are facing forward. So we're going to want to keep them facing forward. Place all your weight onto one leg. I'm going to start with my left, which is you can start with your right. Place all your weight onto one leg. We're lifting the other foot slightly off the ground and turning the knee outward. So it doesn't have to be completely to your side. It'll be diagonally open, opening the hip here. So you can stay with your toes on the ground, or you can push into your standing leg and place your foot on your calf. So let's see how this feels. Let's see, are your hips facing forward? Don't let this hip push out. Push it back in. Use your core for stability. Bring your hands to the center to help you with gravity. You can also use a focal point. Focus on a point with your eyes so that it helps you with your balance. And breathe here. Can you see that you are making an effort and that you are also able to find ease in this posture? And we're going to place our foot back on the floor, and we're going to try that again on the same side. This time you have the option to bring your foot a little bit higher onto the top of the hip, just not on your knee. So either on your calf or on the top of your inner thigh. So let's slowly raise the same foot as we did last time. Open the knee to the side. Keep your hips pointing forward, and optional to bring your foot towards the upper inner thigh. Again, pushing the standing leg straight and breathing here. An option to raise your hands above your head. And breathe here. Allowing yourself to sway. It's normal, and to shake. You're using your muscles here. On your next exhale, bring your hands to the center. Bring your knee forward and gently place it back onto the ground. And let's try that on the other side. So now your weight is going into the opposite leg. Your toes are coming, your heel is coming off the ground. Start with your hands on your hips so that you can square your hips. Hip points are facing forward. Start lifting your foot to your calf and opening your knee. And you can also keep your toes on the ground if this is better for you. And you can use a chair or the wall for support. Okay, let's try this with our hands in our center. And breathing here, pushing into the ground. It's okay to shake and to wiggle here. And let's try that one more time. So come back to the ground. And this time we're going to try the same thing. Either you're putting your leg up onto the inner thigh or on the calf again. So with your next inhale, bring your knee up, open it up, and you can help yourself with your hand, place it on the inner thigh. Make sure your standing leg is strong, your hips are forward, and your core is activated. Your abdominal muscles are working here to help keep you extended. And bring your arms up. And remember to breathe here. Important to breathe in balancing poses. And on your next exhale, bring your hands together, bring them to center. Knee comes forward and gently lands onto the ground. So let's take a big breath together and bring the palms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to center, hand by your side. Let's take a moment here in mountain pose just to feel the effort that we've done. Excellent. Let's just shake out and do some rotations of the ankles. Let's shake off that pose. And bring your feet hip width apart And let's do a side stretch. Bring your right arm all the way up. Your chest towards the sky, looking up. And then the other hand comes all the way up, and your chest is open and looking towards the sky. And stretch your both arms to your sides with your fingers facing towards the ceiling in airplane arms here, so you can feel that stretch. And with this, we're going to twist from our waist to one side and then to the other side. Sync that with your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, you can go a little bit faster if you'd like. And let's finish with a big breath, palms towards each other to the sky. And exhale, hinge from your hips and fold. So that in your forward fold, you can bend your knees as much as you want. You can open your feet a little bit wider and let your head fall. You can grab your elbows if you like and sway side to side. Let everything go. Take a few breaths here. Now bend your knees and come to a seated position onto the ground. So we are landing now. And let's close our eyes, hands on your knees. And let's take 3 long breaths together. You can open your eyes. That is the end of our practice. We worked hard in our balance, but we also found some ease. And thank you for practicing with me today.